And this concept of, ma'am, that you mentioned, don't, wash your dirty laundry, don't घर के बातें बाहर मत करो, चार दीवारों के अंदर ये सब बात होना चाहिए. I think these are concepts that are probably brought about to somewhere oppress and, and diminish the space of the females. Because what is घर की बातें? Because whatever the men are speaking, that is not घर की बातें. But they are speaking things, right? And they have a support system outside. They have a gang. They have their own boys, the men. But women don't have that also. We don't have a sisterhood.
Yeah.
We don't have that collective where, we sit down and discuss, yeah, these are the issues, let's solve it. Somewhere I think that also is missing.
I'll give you another very a story, it's a true incident. One of my colleague, she was working with me, and then she decided to walk out of that marriage.
Okay.
And 20 long years she was married. And one fine day she had an argument with her husband, and husband said, "मेरे घर से निकल जाओ." Like, she felt so bad because she said, ma'am, 20 years into the marriage, she
Long
has
time.
2 boys, and there was time when husband's business did not go well. She took up a job. She supported the family for years and all. Things improved, and the house was on husband's name and all. And one fine day, he said, "Tum nikal jao." And when she left the house, she went to the hotel. Now, she did not take any ID of hers. So in hotel she could not get a room because तुम्हारे पास ID नहीं है. Right? When she went to her mother's place, the mother said, "बेटा ऐसा छोटा मोटा तो घर में होता रहता है." The mother and uncles brought her back and left her with her husband. Then she asked me, "Ma'am, आप तो लॉ वाले हो, अब बताओ लड़की का घर कौन सा है?" After 20 years, he's saying, मेरे घर से निकलो. Right? And I'm telling you, that is a time when she said, "No, I'm going to live on my own." She took a flat, she bought things, and she started staying on her own. So somewhere, where I look at that we are not making women independent.
Yeah.
And that dependency is a biggest drawback for women.
True.
Because parents are not very fine in bringing, accepting the married girl back home.
Right.
And she has always been dependent, and she doesn't know where to go.
Yeah, I think it's such a lonely journey for an independent woman. The kind of support she garners if she takes a stance is so little, and she has to build, like, for example, ma'am, you spoke about her, 20 years in a marriage, she comes out, how tough to rebuild that life and how lonely. Because everyone is telling that it's not a big deal. And you feel betrayed because you have given your heart and soul and you sacrifice the best years of your life. In building somebody else's life.
Yeah.
And it counts for nothing.
मेरा घर है.